And good morning! Good evening, good afternoon. Still trying to get the link up. Definitely going to be doing some regular Polytopia, but man, I am super excited to continue Power World as things are going on, but we'll talk about that later because we're here for Polytopia. Should be able to just transition right over to here. There we go. How's it going, Kester? Good morning. I guess for you it's evening, right? I'm trying to remember correctly. One hour away from Monday at midnight. Whoops. Yep. No, the heat's been kind of getting to me, so I've been trying to rest up as much as possible. It's night for me, 1 hour away from 12 a.m. Hey! Well, I appreciate you taking the time to stop on by and say hi. Let's see. Let's also get... There we go. We're also 19 subscribers away from 1,000. It's kind of a big, important number right there. We have school tomorrow. That starts at 5:30. Oh, goodness. Alrighty. So I didn't do super hot last time. We stayed in gold, though. Alrighty. Top score is 25,000. Any names that we know of up here? Premium Buffett. I'm just scrolling quickly. I'm not actually seeing any major familiar names. I was actually expecting to see goalies, because I know goalies been live streaming their attempts as well. I haven't watched it because I want to go in blind. Alrighty. We have 5 opponents. Pangea. So Pangea, if I remember correctly, there's no guaranteed cities. So there's no actual guarantees about us getting what we want to get. I kind of want to try to head over here. I think we just go here and look for our first village past turn. We're gonna go here to support taking this village. Right, well, they're fighting somebody else. We are in some trouble. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab mining. We're going to level this up. And we're going to get an explore. Hope to find more. Okay, there's a Polytar there. Venger, good. Hopefully you could find at least one other player. Go a little further. There we go. Alright, we got to find all of our opponents, which is very important. Because now I can pick up Smithery here. Is that the right play? Or do we just go riding? Because I can pick up Smithery. You can kill the shaman from Pro Polytopia Knowledge. I'm sure there's definitely water on the edge of the map up north, right? No explore, right? Are you not supposed to explore on this map? Because I've got 2 options. I can go with a rider or I can go with a swordsman. A swordsman will help me secure the center a lot better. If we didn't take that Explorer, then we wouldn't be able to deal with this Shaman. I feel like that was the right play. No, get workshops in a weekly challenge, you need the economy. Yeah, in most cases you do, but I wanted the big burst in economy. So I'm trying to decide if I want to go writing. Because that's 8 stars versus 12. You kill the Shaman without an Explorer. Oh, okay. I think we'd go with the Smithery route, just because it's more expensive. Is it the right choice? Probably not. We'll find out. Pass this turn. Go here, secure this kill. Okay. Do I want to trade and move the swordsman closer to this village? Because I could probably kill Cymantia in like 2 turns. Depends on how badly I want this village now. Mostly because I'm assuming that they're going to be spamming out warriors. Ooh, they've got a cat. Usually with weekly challenge games, more than 3 opponents, you want to get Diplo and embassies. True. That's usually the best route. It is the fastest. Yeah, I guess that's right. What if you rush philosophy? Well, it's too late for me to rush philosophy now. I could still attempt, but it's going to cost way more than it's going to be worth. It's the way to get points. The goal in weekly challenges points. Yeah. Yeah, you want to be getting points. I think we just kill here, recover, and pass the turn. I can go here. Illyrion hates me, though. Why do you hate me?
Your army is weak. You recently attacked them.
No, I didn't. Alright, well, they're gonna kill my guy anyways. Alright, we're training a swordsman so we don't die. Would this be enough to kill? It is. We're gonna recover you. It's the way to get lovely forge spot. Yeah, we got an okay forge spot. The issue is they just blocked it. Or at least over here, yeah. Yeah, actually, you're right. I'm not paying enough attention. Workshop. And a defensive swordsman. Pass turn. What? I don't want to be spending nothing but, training nothing but swordsman. We need to train a safety warrior here. I'm gonna try to be greedy so we can improve our economy as much as possible. Yeah, that was way too greedy. So why would you be going after me, Yadak? Killer monument is complete. Resources. Mine. Forge. Resources. Mine. Ha 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 ha! I'm just gonna go park. I can get another park over here. We're gonna pass this turn. Frustrating. Forget, can this kill? It can. We're gonna go ahead and veteran boost you up. Mine. Forge. Population growth. If you press and hold on the Polytopia space for 15 seconds, there will be surprised. Am I the one to watching the stream? You might be the only one at the moment. I did start late. Alright, we'll pass this turn. Oh, wait, what? Since when did this happen? Huh? When did there... Man, I am blind. I did not see that at all. Well, that was rude of them. Alright. Grab roads. Really? How much damage do you deal? Not enough. Bop-a-da-bop. Bop-a-da-bop. Secure this kill. Alright. Well, that went poorly. You sleep now. Good night and good luck on your weekly lame. Yeah. I should have probably just done the normal. I'm gonna pick up trade for more stars. Because we already got a couple forges. Huh. Dang. Not cool. Yeah, I should have just gone rush diplomacy. I don't know what I was thinking. Um... Honestly, I'm not thinking. I'm kind of tired. uh... Bop. Bop. Bop bop. Can you secure this kill? You can with 2 roads. I'm gonna invest way too much into it. Perfect. I want my city back. They have more bombers? You need to go collab with Tolby, get him to 18 more subs. Tolby 1k subs win? Whenever. Because you know I do more than Polytopia, and YouTube doesn't like that. Keep asking until it happens. Well, hopefully it happens soon, but no promises. We're gonna go ahead and build a market here. And just a couple of riders. Yeah, this is a bad run for me. Why not get the mine for a giant? I'm not thinking. I'm not thinking at the moment. That's why. Alrighty. Secure this kill. Bop-a-da-bop. I'll take that. Get giant. Get a what? Get a POF. For some reason, POF is... the acronym is not clicking for me. We're just gonna go ahead and pass this turn here. Alrighty. Mycelium's so good. We can get a giant, but... I also need forestry to open stuff up. You have defeated Yadak. Oh no. That ain't good. I'm honestly just playing really fast. This attempt kind of died, so it's all right. Not the end of the world. I want to just play around with more beta here in just a moment. We'll get our 5 extra stars. Resources. Another market can go here. Might as well bring you back, just so you don't die. Ah, okay. Bop bop. Bop bop. Secure the kill. Get POF. For some reason, it's just not clicking in my head what POF's supposed to be. There we go. We clear this forest. Mark it. Forge. Lumberhots. Park. I think we can go ahead and just attack there. Clear this forest. Forge. Resources. Another forge. Park of Fortune. We can do a border growth here. Gets us as many more points as we possibly can get. One turns left. I'm just gonna pick up meditation. There's not much else for me to do. Go all the way over here. Bop-a-da-bop. Rush him on back. We're gonna get 3 lumber halts. Get ourselves another park. And just pass this turn. This is something we would eventually win. Just not like this. What am I doing for points? I don't think there's any immediate levels. So we just pick up as many texts as we possibly can. Free Spirit, Chivalry, Archery, Ramming. It's fine. Oof! Ow. Rank 5,000. That's a bummer. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is... we're just gonna switch to this for just a moment. As I go ahead and switch us back to the beta. Because I really want to play more beta. Balance test. Alright, swap to that. Get that updating. So I really just want to see how the beta feels. There we go. Actually went faster than it did last time when I had to update. There we go. What? It did update, right? Yeah, perfect. Alrighty. Ooh, you know what? I was actually considering playing some Quetzali. We'll see how this goes. You know, just one of the more random tribes. Because I used to be a Quetzali main. Back when I was first starting, especially in the competitive stuff. We're like, look, I just want to play Quetzali. I think they're cool. I still think they're cool. Go ahead and train a warrior. But yeah, so Quetzali on the beta starts off with 7 stars. It's a lot easier for them. We're going to split in 2 directions. Even if we encounter the enemy, we won't be able to fight the enemy. So we might as well split off and go both ways. I'm trying to get better about my openings of deciding when to keep my units together and when to have them go in separate directions. Oh... We got a lot of forests. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up hunting and level this up. Hunts. Oh, workshop. We'll pass the turn. I almost forgot to level up because I'm so used to the old stars. Oh, please tell me I made the right choice. Yeah, in the end it didn't even matter. Because of how everything's set up, I'm just going to go with another workshop. I probably should explore, but if I really wanted to explore, I would have to wait a turn, move the defender up here, clear out these fog tiles, or else there's a good chance it's just going to go and discover this, Ooh, fishing is really nice here. Oh, you betcha it is. Another reason why we wanted to go ahead and pick up the workshop. Yeah, it looks like a fishing start. I'm being very greedy with this opening, though. You'd also see a land tile here. So, potential archery is really good. Secretly the goat. We're gonna head this way. Ah, shoot. Oh, well. Oh, boy, it's Cymanti! However, with this land tile here, they're not going to be here, so it looks like they spawned in the southern corner. So we have a little bit of time. Well, they probably spawned more like in the south western corner. I'm hoping I can pick up a village that may be right here. Warrior on cap is probably a good idea to get that lighthouse and potentially... You know what? You're right about that. You're right about that. What I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and pick up fishing. We're going to go over here. Ooh! Fish. Fish. Explore. That's their capital. Ah, I should have moved right here instead. Oh well. I like that idea. I think I'm going to train a defender. And then we'll pass the turn. And you know what? A warrior to go out this way. But this lake map is really going to test Cymante's new naval gameplay by a lot. We don't have bridge access. Also, I'd rather give him stars now before I get to 2,000 points, I guess. I mean, the longer I can prevent them from getting those bonus stars, the better. We're gonna attempt. I want it. I think we just save. I have enough to get this city to level 3. And get ourselves some bonus stars. They put it here, so it's still technically in range of this defender. Ooh, resources! Those are some good ruins. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and place our port. We're gonna fish. Port. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna port here. Resources. Resources. Port. Hunt. Resources. I think this is the appropriate play, right? I could be wrong. Depends on how badly they really want to kill this defender, because they can't. This defender's gonna just rep. Ooh! Do we really just win in 2 turns? We're gonna pick up Org here. 1, 2. Border growth. It's so weird seeing Quet be able to develop so fast. You can get cloaks really fast if you want to. This is actually a perfect cloak opportunity. You're 100% right about this. Ha 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 ha. I think I'm just gonna do this and shut him down a little bit. Yeah, this is crazy. Dang. Well, how are they going to get their centipede? That doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, goody. Another swordsman. Another swordsman? Pew. Pew. Am I also bringing this to reinforce for a full-out siege on the capital? Yeah. We're going all in. It's probably a mistake. We'll find out. And then we'll save up for the backup plan of daggers. Because we could just get a dagger here. Ports. And they resign. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Jeez. Just quick, does Symancy really just feel that bad now? Want to do a Venger Waterworld mirror match? Oh, come on, Justini. Okay. Why not? We could do, only because it's you. You know I would decline pretty much everyone. Did you miss me? Yeah, I'm gonna give you a thumbs up right there. Let's see. This versus Symancy Small Lakes. So what? But I want to take a look. Justini, do you mind helping me review this replay about Symancy's points of view? Because I think taking a look about how Symancy's doing now and figure out, like, what did they do and what would have been the more optimal plays? I'm actually thinking, well, because they went to pick up this lighthouse. Yeah, I'm gonna be in my voice chat on my Discord. But they started the game. Fungus, lighthouse to get an early level for a workshop. This warrior should go down here. It doesn't. It does not take advantage of the fact that it's boosted. Does he get an explorer? He does. What if for Symancy, you didn't get the flying guy unless fishing or archery were picked up? I don't know. Because at this point, he's now getting hexapods. Boosting hexapods. He's trying to boost his economy. And at this point, you got a swordsman and a defender. You finish leveling up this city for one. Vinegar World would take forever. Goes to get the vision. Yeah, this was just a Quetzale naval rush. I don't know. I think Cymantia should have gambled with early climbing here. You basically lose on the spot with Beta Cymantia if you don't have an easy Centipede, right? So, because the Hexapods can't buy that extra time like they used to. So here's the question. Do you think that Hexapods should be switched back to 3 attack? Or keep it the same? Because with the way things currently are, I personally think the other units may need some minor adjusting. I think Hexapods are okay in their state because they require a lot of support from other units. But if a unit is poisoned, or like if a warrior's poisoned, a Hexapod and a Hexapod is boosted, it should be able to one-shot. I like the 2.5 attack, but they die too easily to justify to cost 3 stars. Yeah. 2-star Hexapod would be balanced in your opinion. Hexos should cost 2. Yeah, it's a really interesting state. Alrighty. There we go. So, Justini. Well, we'll just search for Justini. There we go. Alrighty. What size Waterworld? Not if it's tiny Waterworld. Got it. Oh, okay. He's gonna make the game. Got it. Well, I gotta play as the cultists. Alrighty. Good luck, have fun. Yep, good luck, have fun. The Polytopia Sunday would write if they priced Hexapods at 2. Okay. Workshop. We pass this turn. Mine. Alrighty. I'm just gonna do this. Probably mistake. Hunt. Resources. Forge. Pass the turn. Can you play next? More than likely. We'll see. Polytopia. Oh, yeah. Already read that. Fish. Port. Pass. Pass the turn. Looks like Justini got his Giants out first. Oops. There we go. Now, the next part I feel like is kind of a gamble. We could sort of scout with this Juggernaut and seeing how far he can move. And our opponent already has... Aquatism. Yeah, I think I lost. Must have rushed philosophy, I'm assuming. I don't know how he ended up having this many stars. I'm gonna go and surrender. This game's lost. Alrighty, good game. So what was done differently there? Boom. Go ahead and turn on that shared fog. I mean, he also didn't pick up hunting, so that was a big difference there. Oh. Right. Just got onto the water and grabbed all the starfish as quick as possible. Sure, we could do a quick best of 3. So one more game. Alrighty. Let's see. It is Colt. Linguini. There we go. Do you want to host this time? Host advantage is pretty significant on Waterworld. I mean, I can. Alrighty. Waterworld, tiny, life game. Alright. There we go. Also drink some water. Make sure this thing's working. Alrighty. Good luck, have fun. This is the exact same situation as last time. Venger Waterworld sure is interesting. I mean... I might actually do a border growth here. There we go. We're gonna make the long way around. I don't know if the mining route is faster. Probably is, but I kind of want to gamble to navigation. Because we can get a very fast win if we get enough nearby starfish. Let's go gambling. I think so. I think it's worth the risk. Not quite paying off. Yeah, not quite paying off. It's fine. We'll make it work. We still get a boost. Woo! Got writing! Alright, but our opponent did a border growth. Okay. That was a mistake on my part. Metropolis is complete. Alright, I need to start upgrading my units. I think this will be fine. Writing Waterworlds. I don't know, I can still use it. It's not the end of the world. Altar of Peace. Bender, how's it going? Ooh. How's your weekend been? The weekend has been okay. I'm just mentally exhausted due to the heat and work. Alright, I'm gonna do the really greedy thing and... We're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. I think we just passed this turn. No AC manufacturing in Texas. You get that? Yep. Well, it really did pay off. The navigation rush? Possibly. We'll see. We will be finding out in a moment. I want this. I'm hoping to keep him pinned down into his base. Issue is I'm not as good at naval warfare as someone like Justini, so there's a good chance I still lose this. Because my gut wants me to just move my Juggernaut to here. Alright, now there's no reason for me to do that. Ah, but writing is so bad. I do need more pops, though. I think we just pick up Free Spirit and just get rid of this guy. Because, yeah, I tend to play way too aggressively in, like, a negative way. There we go. I'm trying to protect my juggernauts. I wanted that starfish. I think it's worth this trade. Might not be. Probably is not worth this trade. This raft is doing nothing for me. I was not paying attention. Did it attack from this tile down here? I mean, knowing Justini, he's good about positioning. If he put it here, that'd be a mistake. So I should assume that he positioned his unit here. Because now he wants me to have my Juggernaut go here. But he also has to be very careful about this. Actually, I think this is kind of just it. I can just pick up climbing here. We can apply pressure onto the... I'm sorry, I have to. I think we need to bring you over... I think we go ahead and just upgrade a second bomber. Separate you over to here. We can put you here. Alright, yeah, and then he resigns. Oh, that was a mistake. Spawn was literally no water access. Yeah. Your mind... yeah. Alrighty. I'm actually surprised we're going to Game 3 on that. I made a huge gamble at the start. Oh yeah, trade. You were losing anyway. Maybe. Alrighty. Let's get that saved. Versus... Alrighty, third game. Do you want to host the game? Hey, how about we put it to a coin toss? Let's do a coin toss. Let's make it fair, right? Alrighty, so we are going to... Alright, let's move this keyboard out of the way. You call heads. Oh man, I need to dust this desk. Alright. Nope. Alright, I lost that quarter. Alright, and the nickel says tails. I could not follow that coin. That was horrible. I will host. Let's get that swap back. What? There we go. Alrighty. Game 3. Gotta remember, getting on that water fast is important. Watch, this is gonna be the one game where our two islands are still connected into one, and it's just a, tiny, basically tiny dry. Alright, here we go. Dang. Alrighty, we passed the turn. So, I gotta decide. Do I want to go the mining route? We actually have another setup to do what we did last time. But it's a huge gamble. It did pay off for us last time, though, so I don't see why we shouldn't gamble with just getting, let's force them to move into our territory. Awesome. Honestly, baffling. I'm not gonna move out. Because if I move to any of these tiles, he gets vision of me. Resources. That is a massive advantage for me, though. I'm curious why Justini chose not to commit. I think he was afraid about a second potential swordsman, which makes perfect sense. The real question is where do I get my other pop? Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have gone meditation. Inspire Football. That is a new name that says, "Hello, brother." No! All right. I thought I almost gave him stars. Dang, he got the climbing. Am I gonna sacrifice this raft for a whole bunch of stars? He has meditation. He has meditation. You guys realize that, right? He has meditation. Venger Philosophy Rush meta. So what I really need to do is be moving out. So every turn I don't is bad. Oh, I meant to pick up climbing. Oh well. Sucks to suck. We gotta go the cheaper route. Ain't that a shame? I just need to see how much... I did it again! It would have been so much nicer to have a giant right there. Man, so many misplays. I only need one archer. Oh, what's with Justini getting the worst luck in these 2 games in a row? I only need one archer. Okay. We'll see if I can make something work with this. I mean, I've got the advantage. Archery here was a very interesting call, because it allows me to bring an archer to this tile and start pelting the capital. But it also defends this giants, which gives me, notice, a big advantageous trade. That gets him the lighthouse. I forget what I should be doing in this situation. I'm gonna bring you over here. I think we just heal this giant up. And then we pass this turn. Jump in. What's the worst that can happen? I feel like there's a second unit in the water, but I could be wrong. Nice. If I go here, in Bobadabop, this is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. But let's protect our archer. We're going to move back just a little bit, because this is my game to lose, unfortunately. This is beta, right? It is beta. Bobadabop. Pew. There you go. Okay, thanks. Yeah. So this archer can kill this giant regardless. This scout can't do anything about it. If he wants to try to ping it, yeah, so he's going to go after the giant, which is the smart play. You're going to get a big win, hopefully. Okay. And climbing. Was not expecting that outcome. GG's. He's still better than me, though. Well, that was interesting. Because I definitely had advantageous spawns in both of those. So, I'm curious, Justini. Oops. Versus Venger, Tiny Water World versus Justinu Linguini. Game 3 finale. I need to edit this, cut all this text, paste, yep, delete it, edit. No! There we go. There, fixed it. Boom. Do you know what the purple crown next to your name means? That means Justini's been the one that's been talking the most. He's one of the best, and Toby is the, one of the good. No, Justini definitely is the best. So, but I'm really curious. From your point of view, at least on this game. So, you go over here, and you discover there's more land, and especially since you see that there's more land here, here, and here, are you already assuming that I'm right there? And then my next question is, why no committing to this tile over here? I definitely should have not advanced since it gave you the meeting stars. Yeah. Because it definitely gave me the meeting stars. So that helped me a ton. Because, yeah, that allowed me to get my forge set up one entire turn early. I didn't want to commit further since if you trained a warrior, you could kill your swords. Right. What is a warrior enough to help kill the swordsman? What's the proper exchange? Because I'm not familiar with the proper exchange for that. My minor misplay. So you get to see me. It doesn't kill in one turn, but your sword will be really low HP and just die next turn. So do you attack with the warrior first and then the swordsman? Is that the proper exchange? Hold on, because calculate. So warrior and then swordsman versus a swordsman. Puts the first swordsman at 9 and the second at 3. Well, I guess either does work. I think it would be better with the warrior attack first, swordsman attack second, right? That way your swordsman's the healthiest after the exchange. Because sure, the swordsman can kill the warrior. Well, so because if it / calculates swordsman, warrior versus swordsman. That leaves the warrior at 4 and the swordsman at 8. The swordsman still kills the warrior. Yeah, you have to... The correct exchange is you attack the warrior first, because regardless, the warrior is going to die. It's just the swordsman can have 1 more health. And then I can't believe I fell for this. Oh, the memes. Interesting, though. Does anyone here want to 1v1 with me, not in the beta? Yeah, I'm trying to explore the beta as much as possible. Superficial. You almost got the sick Mindbender play. If you hadn't parked the swordsman there, would have gotten your giant. Yeah. I think I would have been smart enough not to advance with the giant at least, but for some reason it wasn't registering with the swordsman. Superficial, you were hoping to play a game. We're about an hour and a half in. Don't forget to drink some water or get up and stretch. We're gonna do a quick stretch break. We're gonna put B right back, but I'm still talking. I'm gonna get up and stretch. You'd have likely lost. If I lost my giant like that, yes, I definitely would have. Wow, I am feeling I apparently stretched a little too hard. I am feeling the blood rushing to my head. Oh, gosh. Alright, let's continue to stretch. I'm also going to be getting some more water here. Drink some water. Especially those who are having to deal with the heats of the summer. Alright, I'll be right back. Polytopia. I got some orange juice. Or not. That's actually not orange juice. It's apple juice. It's a really weird orange. I should do Waterworld free for all. I'm good. I've played my Venger Waterworlds. Alrighty. But superficial, do you have any preferences on any tribe for me to play? Because I ain't gonna lie, I really want to try out Cymanti some more. I feel like Cymanti's playstyle has changed, and it's changed in a way that's better for me. Any map is fine. Okay. We'll stick with small. You could play any. Because I know I don't. You'll also play a Cymanti. Ooh. Superficial intelligence. Pretty sure Tolby isn't okay. It's fine. I'm fine. Cymanti Waterworlds. Cymanti should hopefully be more interesting on Waterworlds now. Alrighty, I am going to start the game. Are you ready? I'm gonna get started in about like 10 seconds. So this is the Cymanti mirror match. I'm gonna move the shaman here. Gonna trade a warrior, pass the turn. We're gonna boost. Gonna move here. Second one's gotta be here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the fungi, and we're gonna level up. Move back here. Like I said, we're gonna level up. Get ourselves a workshop. Pass this turn. Wow. We're gonna level up this fungi. Pass the turn. Cymanti now stinks so much. Yeah. Happy Blessed Sunday! Shalom has made it! There he is! I'm gonna go for the level up in the now. I can't explore. That's a minor misplay on my part. What I should have done, the misplay was, is I should have put the warrior here, then explored, and gotten all the vision. We're gonna be keeping our shaman here. I'm gonna grab climbing. Pass this turn. Ah, I should have trained the warrior here. It's fine. Think you could get Faichi? Possibly. Ba ba bop. Mine. Population growth. Pass this turn. So why did it go for the ruins instead of the village? It's easier for us to fight for. So I don't want to be going with Faichi here. Because remember, Faichi will be spawning a whole bunch of my fungi. Which is going to be boosting our opponent. Metropolis is complete. I'm going to continue going with the cheaper warriors. I think we get 2 big centipede with Smith. Yes! I Oh, I should have gotten these 4 spores. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm thinking I'm just going with Smithery here. Interesting. Explore. Maybe we do get Faichi. Issue is I'm playing too aggressively with this centipede. What is it? It's 2 hexapods and a centipede would kill my centipede? Trying to decide if I just capture this and accept this trade. Wait, this is beta? Yes, this is beta. Capture. I think we just capture it. The centipede's dead regardless. Doesn't matter what we do. How do those hexapods still hit so hard? It's because centipedes are weak. So they've got 3 defense, but against a boosted hexapod, they're going to take like 7 damage. Sort of like swordsman fighting. Just in case I need to move that back. Hexapod. Trying to decide if I overextend. I don't think we do. So if we get that fungi and the opponent steps on it, it's going to be useless for an entire turn. Right, yep. I mean, fungi on the front lines are still good for poisoning enemies, but it's also, we're fighting against the Cymantes, so unless we intentionally poison the opponent, they're not going to get poisoned by stepping on fungi. Maybe one day you'll make lo-fi for the skins? Yeah! Woohoo! Free fungi! Killer Monument is complete. Yeah, I'm on the back runner, though. Woohoo!
More fungi.
Now somehow we're defending with our dear life. I think we're fine. We have swordsmen, so our opponent has to throw stars away just to be able to do a little bit about this. But we're the ones that still has the centipede. Yeah, he's going to be able to get the city. We'll be fine. If I could just get roads. Ah, dang, I completely forgot about that that exchange rate. I'm gonna go and pick up org here. Resources. That's a lot of fungi back there, my goodness. Why did I not think of that stupid pathing? Oh well. Well, we're still fine. The monument, right? The momentum. Yeah, we're fine. I want to try to save my stars as much as possible. Immediately spends all of them. Yeah, checking to see if Symancy's any good or not is not as interesting on a mirror match, so we'll play against a random person later. Yeah, I'll probably lose here. Oh, never mind. I do probably still just lose here, though. Oh, that misplay cost me the game. Alrighty. Not much else we could do. If I didn't throw away my shaman accidentally, I think we would have been just fine. Yeah, we just lose here. I'm gonna go and resign. That's a bummer. Well played. One save that. All right. And this is like one chance where you can kill his... There was one chance where I could kill his shaman. I looked for it. Simanti Mirror. Small Lakes. Versus Superficial Intelligence. When the hex pet first took your capital, hexes are still good. Yeah, so you're saying on this turn? Yeah. Boost this up. 1, 2, 3, go here, retreat back. Zoom forward. Yeah, you're right. That actually was the game-defining play right there. Hexes are still good? Yeah, no, I misplayed right here. I would have won on turn 11. Dang. Hey, but Zeke found it. Nicely done. I didn't find it, though. If you unsiege with Swordsman, kill the 1 HP with Hexpot and Swordsman against the Shaman. Yep. Let's do another. You're talking about a mirror, or... I still want to play some ante. Same thing. Sure, we'll try one more time. I feel like I should have had that. Try it again. Oof. Not as good as the spawn this time. We're still gonna... We're gonna train a fungi this time. Slightly different opener. We're gonna warrior, boost. Actually, there's no reason for me to have boosted. Boosting was a misplay. I think Hexbot is only good in mirror match. Yeah, because... I mean, that makes sense. Workshop. Alrighty. Gross. We're gonna wait one more turn. We're gonna pick up mining. I still think the swordsman route is the way to go. It's slower, but so's Cymanti. This is definitely an opening where we're probably going to want to go with hexapods. Resources. Do I wait a turn on capturing? Mine. Explore. Big gamble. Pass the turn. Not finding them. We're gonna go ahead and grab Smithery here. It's a really slow Smithery, though. Mm-hmm. Do we just lose here? I think we just lose here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I could do at this point. Delaying the capture a turn is what killed me. That and this field spore. Unlucky. I think this is still the correct play. Yeah, Xbox are great in mirror match because archers and giants don't exist. That's true. You get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir. All right, let's see if we can do anything about this. Woohoo! Beautiful. Also, Rider Roads don't exist. I hope I have good taste in music. I gotta make sure that I'm staying in good mood while I'm getting smashed. Squashed. Torn to bits. Oddly enough, I think I could still win this. You don't think the swordsmen are the way to go? Wish I had just a couple more stars a turn. Lovely. First centipede. If only I had archery. They attack like the hexapod. They need good ecos to set up and are slow and cannot suicide. I mean, right now I'm just needing units to just make good trades. Hey, they're playing passively for a turn. That might be the turn I need. Come on, Lady Luck, give me archery. Or stars. You know, archery or stars. Or veteran swordsman. Meditation. I should have just trained a swordsman there. Now, the biggest thing is, I was being very passive on the turn here with my shaman. If I moved it back, if I captured the turn earlier and then just ate the technology penalty, I was trying to be way too greedy. Uh, Greed is okay? It can be. I have to pass my turn here. Killer Monument is complete. Man, if only I was able to get that. I'm 4 stars short. Alrighty. Well, that's game. That's a bummer. I still say that's due to luck. That early game hurt my soul. Small lakes versus superficial intelligence. There we go. Oh, and I have this one typed wrong. Alrighty. So, because what went wrong? Oh, it can be unsieged. It's just next turn it's getting sieged again. Alrighty. So what went wrong? Man. This lousy RNG right here went wrong. Also, the misplay of boosting this warrior cost me an extra turn. So, there's no reason for me to have done that. I really want to play more Symancy, though. I feel like that's still the correct way to go. Those are good games, though. Hear you out. I did consider, by the way, Symancy is not only quite fun. I feel like it's a much more higher skill tribe now, though. Now Symancy could do the market thing. Oh, you were talking about with their Clathrus? Maybe we should try it out. Maybe. The whole fungi market strategy looks good. With the Clathrus, we just need to go deep into the riding branch. I could. I honestly could. So what would be a good opener? Oh, if you want to, of course. Oh, I'm up for it. See, this is a much better opener. Go ahead and capture there. I was just about to explore here. Actually, what if Symanti versus Yadak? We could try that. Fungi. And we border growth capital? Wait, never mind, that's where... How about aquarium? Wait, that's where... Maybe. I think we go ahead and place this shaman here. We can get road starting next turn. Which I honestly really like. So it would allow me to mycelium. Dang. Yeah, at this point, it's no longer simulating a real game enough. Yeah, because we just do that. Yeah. Throw that away. Clathurus can go here. Fungi. Yeah, Clathurus Rust seems interesting. I mean, we're able to kind of get on like turn 10, turn 11 in a reasonable state. I'm definitely okay trying it. In real game, the Shinshi player would have 3 giants by now. Yes, definitely. But yeah, since we just win by Hexapod instead of our OP Symanti economy. Yeah. Well, that one, yes, definitely. Alrighty. Superficial, if you're interested, I want to try it. I want to see if we can make it something work out. Because in reality, I would love to see the Polytopia tournaments no longer be all about, oh, yeah, it's the mirror matches for this. I would love for people to play whatever tribe. Everybody's kind of like that, though, right? Oh, thank goodness this plant's starting to do better. He'll play Hoodrick, right? Archers counter Symancy hard now. Yeah! I mean, yeah. Because go Hexapods, you get countered. You go the Swordsman route that I was mentioning, you get countered. It's pretty brutal. Somewhere we could do turn 10 market. We have a decent attack and maybe do max. Maybe. I don't even know what Symancy could do against Hoodrick at the current moment. What should you play? Just one 3 times against Under Symancy as Omaji, and it's so fun. You were thinking Yadak. Yadak is interesting to play against. Why not play Yadak? Because we could say, oh, but they have roads. Well, that's fine. Okay. We go here. And we fungi and pass. Intelligence, play Omaji or Yadag. Right. This is so rich in the east.
I know. It's gonna be rich.
Woo! Woohoo! I think I'm actually going to just get the spores and just stick with these 2 units. The border growth and got level 5 market, possibly. Uh-oh. Just my luck. So we need to place our fungi here first. Because we desperately need... Please, have mercy. I mean, the whole purpose of this is to see how everything works out. Well, since we know that our opponent is probably here in the southwest... Resources. We're gonna go here. Fungi. You go there. Pass this turn. I'm being very greedy here. I probably shouldn't, but this play is so that way we can get a great explorer over here. Do I set up city walls here? Do any Symancy units actually get fortify or no? It's just the warrior, right? There's no reason for us to build walls. How amazing. Alright. We go there. This should be fine, right? And this map gives us so much time to set up market. Yeah. We could definitely make something work. There's the first giant.
Oh, goody.
Maybe I should have trained a Hexpod. I just want to go out in all directions. We're going to be doing a little skirmish over here. There is no workshop here, so we just should assume our opponent has full vision of us. Bop-a-da-bop. Minor misplay. That's fine. We'll live. Pass this turn. I am trying to figure out... Why not fungi the city? We're working on it. I should assume that my shaman's about to die. I think it's okay. I'd rather it not, but I think it's okay. Border growth. That was necessary. Why that shaman on the mountain? I can try. Fruit. Resources. Border growth. Fruit. Fruit. Workshop. There's a chance I just lose this city. Rather not, but... Yeah, ain't that a shame. I think that his shaman was dead regardless, no matter what I did. There you go. Fruit. We can pick up fishing next turn. Hey! Nice. I think I have it. I'm pretty certain I have it. You guys want to see a magic trick? Oh, it doesn't grow back? No! Oh, I completely forgot about that. Lame. And no, I'm still unable to make it to trade. So it doesn't grow its fungus back immediately the turn after. Wow. That's just so bad. It's a little bit overkill. We can hunt here. Explore. Alright, I can pick up trade in 2 turns. I think trying to move the shaman to the mountain was the misplay, but it's fine. I gotta be defending for a bit longer. Well placed, mycelium. It's definitely keeping us alive. Really wish I could get into the water. I'm a little sad I lost this exchange over here. I'm playing poorly today. I've been playing poorly lately, every day. Alrighty. Bob-a-da-bop. 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 Bop-up. Ooh, resources. How much do you cost? Still 8. How do you tell your opponent that you're about to do a giant push when there's no chat? That's a shame. I'm just gonna resign. So what happens next is he's just gonna build a bomber here and then siege. Oh, that's a shame. I never had a chance to actually get the market because of that exchange I did. Went poorly. Should have gone swordsman. Swordsman probably would have been a lot better there. I mean, it's important to be flexible with whatever start that you do end up going. Is there no random people? Also, we'll try. We'll try to see if we can get one random person, but I doubt it. That was honestly kind of unfair. That's fine. I should have done a better... I probably should have found a way to fight better for my city defensively. And why is there literally no one in random matches? X, the beta hype has versus Urkaz. Small Lakes versus... Guess no one wants to play beta? Yeah, it's because people So what ends up happening is everyone is super hyped, so everyone jumps to it, and then see people go, okay, cool. Well, this this needs better balance changes, so I'm gonna wait because nobody's getting paid to play the beta. Let's see how Polaris goes. Sure. We'll try one more time. This is the last game. Because, A, I gotta eat, and then after that I'm gonna take care of a couple stuff, and then when I do come back, I'm playing Power World. Ice versus bugs. Ooh. Fungi. Actually ice? Fire. Yeah, look at that red background in the back. Woody hoo and all that fun stuff. Workshop. Warrior pass turn. Ooh. I'm gonna have this warrior go up here. Fungi. Oh man. Things are starting to heat up. More resources. That is pure skill. We'll go and capture here. Fungi, fungi. Pass this turn. Ooh. Do I want to go with a park? Applies a little less pressure, but meh. It's fine. It's fine. I can get another centipede. Fruit. Resources. Move over there, pass this turn. Moves away. I like it. They have archery. Let's go this way, just get this extra vision. Fungi. Pass the turn. Yeah. I think this works. This and that. This and that. This and that. Break the light. Break the lava. There we go. Yeah, and I think I just passed the turn here. Right? Is this capped to level 6 like normal markets? We'll find out in a moment. We're just trying to slow this down just enough so we can get the advantage. Only one space that way, and that's it. So I don't want to be exploring with the centipede. That would be a mistake. Explore. Ah, that works out best. Pass the turn. It actually maxes out at 8. So yeah, we could boost its level by quite a bit. Do I just rush Dumux here? Dumux are not very efficient, though, is the issue I'm dealing with. I'm just trying to delay and buy time, but I'm also wanting them to force into a military. I already have markets, so I have the advantage. Dang. Boosted attacks up versus... Aw, they got a good Explorer. Versus non-defending Archer might be the best play. It will still one-shot. That's the whole reason why we did the climbing play. So, you're right, John Green. as always. Ooh! We're gonna break the lava. Mine. Fruit. And resources. I just want to apply a little bit of extra pressure. This is a massive setback for our opponent. The Eye of God! Gets the Ralmy. So that's going to be sieged and slow them down just a wee little bit. Are you guys pondering what I'm pondering?
Well, well, I think so, Brian. But if Timmy cracks corn and nobody cares, then why does he still do it?
Oh, man. That's from Pinky and the Brain. That one's a classic. Moves back. It's a good play. There you go. This should apply enough pressure. I don't think there's anything our opponent can do about this, Cloak. If I do border growth here, I can hit, but it wouldn't kill this archer. Do I pivot into sailing? How much tack do this Raichi have? It's like, so he still has a big advantage. Yeah, very much true. Mine. This place is technically cheaper. Algae, algae, fruit, fruit, water growth, fish, algae, explosion. Well, if I do this, then it really protects our units. So if I go here, he has to kill and delay capturing that for a turn. Alright, so cool. I get this lighthouse. Oh, it overrode the algae? Oh, wow. That's interesting how that works. Hexapod. Hexapod. Warrior. And then we're just going to pass the turn. Immediately force him to take his turn. GG, you got no units. It's fine. Ah, shoot! I forgot to move my unit up north. Should convert your centipede now. Yeah, so the goal is just don't let him walk onto this for free. Yes, he's going to kill it with 1,000 cuts. It's fine. We'll be able to deal with it. You still have 1 defense, so we can still one-shot these pyros. Man, oh well, it's not the end of the world. It's not like I'm getting an extra pop. Forgot to move to Lighthouse. Yeah, I forgot to move to Lighthouse. Alrighty. You can go ahead and boost. Secure this kill. Move it on back. And we'll pass the turn. We collect those two while we still can. Cymancy get nerfed way, way, way too hard. I mean, this is a bad map for us. This is 3 cities versus literally, like, 6. Yeah, because they also have one over here. They might also have one over here. So it might actually be a 7-city game versus 3. Because there's no way I could have gotten this one down here. But even that, right? They got an effects or hexapod, not both. I don't think regular hexapods would be doing anything here. Ain't gonna lie. Old Hexa, but as tier 2 tech would work better. Maybe. I understand why it's still where it is. Alrighty. Oh, he doesn't get to retreat? Oh, that's lousy. Superficial killing my fun, not letting me, land. We're gonna go ahead and place a Park of Fortune here. Because these two are getting frozen up regardless. The unnerved Cymancy would struggle against tribes like Hudrik or Sinshi or Yadak. Maybe. The biggest issue with Cymancy was the fact that only level 3. Yeah, this is just way too oppressive. Just imagine if this Dumux was a knight instead. Just imagine if this Dumux had the knight ability of being able to do what knights do, instead of kill one unit and then sacrifice itself. Just imagine. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and stop wasting our time. Speaking of knights, but he wouldn't line up like that. Yeah, but then he wouldn't be progressing as quickly, allowing me to catch up. Oh well. Was that a 7 versus 3 city game? I mean, there's not much you're doing in a 7 versus 3 city game regardless. That was just not a fun map for me to have spawned on. Solaris, small lakes. There we go. Your spawn was terrible. Oh, yeah, it was. I mean, I had a very quick... I ended up getting a park. Maybe I should have just gone with a traditional centipede. Yeah, it was a 7 versus 3 city game. What am I supposed to do? Yeah. Never quite can. And it's the catch of the tribe. Their late game sucks. The centipede would have got stun locked. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it would have gotten stun locked. That's why I didn't. I went with the park instead. For my first one. But I wanted to apply pressure, so that's why I still got a centipede for second. So it did allow me to have a good economy. It was just economy wasn't able to accomplish anything. I had one cloak. I'm curious if you actually knew about it. You probably knew about it. You did know about it. Yeah, so I didn't get to do any fancy plays with it. Yeah, that's a shame. Ice Archer's probably better than regular archers now. I think so, especially since they now deal damage. Alright, I've been streaming 3 hours. I want to do some other things besides Polytopia, but I did have a blast. It's... I honestly think where Symante's at is better. But it would have been better if the other tribes didn't also get boosted in their early game economy. Does Polaris start off with more stars? No, they still start off with 5. There should be a thing here on this part saying they start off with this many stars. Starts the game with strategy, technology, and 7 stars or 5 stars. Because right now, Symante's really lacking in being able to deal with archery. So, versus Ice Archers, maybe still Hex's spam would work. Make Polaris actually playable on dry land. Yeah, Symante should start with 6 stars. No! Maybe. I feel like there probably needs to be a different unit somewhere. Even 7 starting stars for Symante would still be weak side, assuming nothing. Yeah. Just make Hexes cheaper. What if Hexes were the new warriors and we replaced the rider with something else? No. Because that 2 movement would be a little too much. We replaced riders with warriors. So, the issue is... Because I'm assuming Migi1 is wanting Symante to be able to just do poison splash and kill everything with Exodus and Dumux with explosions, and Centipedes with their segments. But then you have certain scenarios like against Polaris where all they gotta do is train Ice Archers, and there is nothing that Symante can do. Especially since these Hexapods can't be the answer anymore. Okay. So when they boost a unit, they do plus 0.5. What if just the Shaman boosts it to plus 1? I mean, but then that leads Cymancy to be back in the same position they were previously. But these hexapods can't just... Honestly terrifying, right? Here, we're not on combat music no more. Because the way to normally deal against archers is you put up really tanky units. So, like, even though defenders get countered by archers, but defenders also buy time against archers. And then you have fast units, such as the riders. And that's what the that's what the hexapods are supposed to be. They should just make Faichi and hexapods cheaper, so Mancy relies more on sheer numbers. I think that the giant snail is a great idea. No, we do not need another Aquarian crab. We do. Because I don't think producing just a new unit is the thing. That way each tribe has roughly the same amount of units. But I kind of agree with Superficial is make it to where Cymancy is a tribe more about sheer numbers. So why not have some sort of nest building? What about, hear me out. We have, instead of a farm, we have a nest. Or a hive. Or something. Just some form of building that, again, is one per city that allows you to train additional Cymancy units. Because right now, that's what they're missing in recycling is a building. Zerg hatchery. ATOC got what I'm referring to. It's a great idea. I mean, I always thought that farmhouses should have been better, but now they are because of, yeah, building that lets you make extra units. Units are cheaper and weaker. Yeah, Zerg is the one. I think any sort of structure that makes extra units should have some serious limitations, like sanctuaries. Yeah. Because if Cymancy's supposed to have a whole bunch of units, because all other units are weaker, then we need a way to get those additional units. It could be a mistake, but at this point, I really think that this is just something that should just be tested and played with. And just let us see how big of a mistake it is to allow us, like sanctuaries, to be able to produce additional units. Because I agree Cymancy needs more numbers somehow. That's how Zerg thrives, strong hitting and numerous but fragile. Yeah, that's the way. If you're going to make your units weak, you can't make it to where they're the exact same cost. Like, maybe it is the correct idea that we're supposed to... Heck, what if hexapods got reduced down to 2 attack? But then we had this hive unit. And then made it to where both the hexapods and the Faichi cost 2 stars. Maybe. I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm saying play with ideas. Like producing it every 3 turns. You know what? This is a situation where modding would allow us to test something out like this, and I'm the wrong person. Yeah, that'd honestly be interesting. Yeah. I would love... This is definitely a situation where if... I don't think Mijiwan's going to even consider that and go, I don't think that's not going to work, because they learned the Lesser Sanctuary. Well, but Polytars were also really, really strong and underpriced. But the whole purpose of these bugs is they're supposed to be numerous, but really, really weak, and you squash them. Give some anti-Starcraft Zergling and build 2x units at once. No! Allow unit stacking! Death of poison unit spawns a hexapod. Right? Or some form of parasite? I don't know. I think that's the wrong direction to go. Because, I mean, while that would be a buff for Faichi, that would be an even larger buff for Exida, and I don't think Exida really need a buff. Yeah, Exidas would be absurd. They absolutely would. Yeah, I think that would be the greatest mistake on that one. But allowing us to spam out a whole bunch of units, I would have to look into it. Because what if it was similar to a Sanctuary where after the where the Sanctuary is like has eggs, you know, because that's the whole point of it. It's a bug tribe. And then after you train a unit, instead of being like Sanctuaries where you have to magically remember what turn it's going to be spawning on, it's just maybe two turns after. Again, after the turn you train a unit. Or maybe just allow you to always train units there. Sanctuaries are already powerful because they're economy buff. Yeah. The Polytars are an extra massive thing to anybody else, yeah. 4 Hexamorphs, Super Hexapod, it'd be 10 HP, 5 attack, and 3 movement. This is an instance where I would probably want to look back into modding and create a mod just to create a hive for Cymanti, and then do the whole, you know, nerfed Cymanti stat and see how it feels. Because that's just something that you would have to do. Is just see how does it, and how does that make you feel? You could try modding it. If you do, then we'll definitely look into it. It would have to be, yeah, because does modding work on the beta? I'm assuming not, right? Not much experience in modding. You could try to get some help. I'm kind of in the same boat. It's just we need a mod with mind-bending archers. No! Wololo! Elton Wild. Mind-benders with ranged attack. Right. Alrighty. But I think that's going to go ahead and do it for today. Thank you all so much for tuning on in. I'm going to go get myself something to eat, take care of some other stuff outside in this weird, crazy thing called life. Eco plus military plus population. But after that, if I do return, I'm going to be playing more Pal World, because we're in the process of starting to breed up a strong team. But yeah, so thank you all so much for tuning on in, and we are... Oops. I'm going to go ahead and switch to the outro scene. I will go to just me for just a moment. Boom. So if Hive works, military plus population minus eco? Kinda, yeah. But yeah, so we are... Just a thing to be bringing up. We are 17 subscribers away from 1,000. That allows me to actually start doing, you know, cool YouTube stuff. So, you know, I'm trying to make it work out. We'll see. Thank you all so much for being a whole part of this adventure. I hope you enjoyed watching Superficial Intelligence absolutely destroy Cymanti in all of those games. And we will see you all again either later today or next week for your regular Polytopia streaming services. Take care now. Boom! Chi! Oh, the alert didn't work. Oh no, the alert didn't work. Well, we'll do this one, because there's your dancing bug for subscribing. Just pretend that's your name. I'll figure out why it's not working.